Have you ever made your own part on a computer? Well, 3D printers are an amazing tool for creating anything you can imagine with thousands of layers of bioplastic. And all you have to do is click a couple buttons and draw a couple lines. Now, according to Grandview Research, the global 3D printing market size was valued at $20.37 billion in 2023 and expected to increase by 25% in the next year. I have been CADing and printing for 4 years and have made anything from car decor to CubeSats and more. Now, many people who know about 3D printers don't realize how easy it is to design their own parts and instead result to a professional's design. Today, I'm going to be walking you through a few easy steps on how to make an object on Autodesk's Fusion 360 software and then export the file to a format made for 3D printers to read called an STL file. A few prerequisites to be able to run this are a mouse, keyboard, computer, and of course the Fusion 360 software itself. Fusion 360 is a software with a subscription for a 30-day free trial or prices at $680 annually or $85 monthly. As a student, many universities will pay this subscription to make sure to check that if you qualify, you make sure that you get that and you can be able to use this for free, like I do with Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Now, according to Autodesk, your platform needs to have the following technical qualifications to smoothly run Fusion 360 software at a minimum: a 64-bit Intel Core i5 processor, an 8 GB of RAM, 1 GB dedicated to the GPU with the DirectX 10.1 or greater, or a 6 GB if you're using integrated graphics. And of course, a resolution at 1366 by 768 or greater. A few steps will be starting out by opening your Fusion 360 software, and we'll jump to that now. Once you have opened Fusion 360, we're going to select Default Project, and we're going to select Save. We're going to save this part as just test. Under Location Default Project, we're going to hit Enter, and now you have saved your part. Now we're going to select the eye next to the origin to toggle on the origins there, and we're going to select Sketch, select a plane, and it doesn't really matter which tools you use. I'm going to close this. You can see there's a few different tools to choose from. I'm just going to choose a rectangle. The sides don't matter. Click Finish Sketch, and now we're going to use an extrusion tool, which will make it from 2D to a 3D sketch. And now we have an object. Now we're going to make a new sketch, but this time it's going to be on the face. Now I'm going to use a different tool just to show the different variety here. I'm going to make a circle, and again, finish sketch. The dimensions don't matter, and we're going to use the extrusion tool again. This time, we're going to try and cut the object instead of extrude it. So here's extrusion, but we're going to pull the arrow the other way, and you can specify here with a -50 distance. Be careful if this is selected on all, you'll notice that it goes the other direction. If I can flip this around real quick. If you select all, it'll do this, and we don't want that. We want a distance here, and we want to specify exactly how far we want it to go through, and hit Enter, hit OK, and now we have a part with a little cutout there. Now, we're going to save the file, and then, of course, once it's saved, then we are going to go up to Export. We're going to name it, select STL files, select where you want it saved, export. I'm going to replace this with a new one, and now we have the export complete. Creating an STL file included opening and saving a part, designing all of its specific parameters with the different sketches and extrusions as I showed, and then finally exporting the file to your device. Designing your own parts can be as simple as that. Now, on the campus of ERAU, that is Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Daytona Beach, the Makerspace online with Ernie, or in the Lehman Building, will print these files at that STL saved exported file that you can send them. And of course, this allows you to apply any design to personal projects such as senior designs or hobbies.